Golly, Steve, I have to thank you for inviting us over to your home again. It's nice to get the chance to relax and finally hang out as friends.
Do you have any more top ramen? I'm starving.
You motherfuckers are not my guests, and Kim, get the hell out of my pantry.
Steve, what the hell? Where's the Ben & Jerry's? Last I checked, your fridge was stocked full of them.
Donald, get the fuck out of my fridge and get over here. Now listen, first, I never invited you guys into my home to begin with. Y'all broke in. Second, we're not here to hang out. I called you all over because I have an idea on how you buffoons can get me my money and perhaps even earn a bit of dough for yourselves.
This isn't gonna be like Jackass, right? Where we have to do crazy stunts for people's amusement?
Are you kidding me, Barack? That would be an honor. In North Korea, Jackass is one of our most beloved shows. In fact, on some of my boys' night out with the generals, we would even try to replicate some of their acts. However, this quickly stopped after one of our generals actually died from one of said stunts. So yeah, you're right, actually. This isn't gonna be like Jackass, is it?
Trust me, what you have to do is completely safe and simple. Although you may possibly suffer an attack from a paranormal entity, but that's about it.
Oh shit! Please tell me we're not going on another haunted adventure.
I don't understand. How does going on a haunted adventure make us money?
Well, because this time you'll be bringing all of this equipment with you, including that camera. Once you have irrefutable proof that the paranormal world exists, I'll sell it to my contacts and we'll make an easy profit.
Which one of your contacts will want to buy a video of a ghost?
Oh, television network producers go ape shit for this type of stuff. Especially ones on the Sci-Fi and History Channel.
Wait, the History Channel wants video footage of a ghost?
If they wanted video footage of an undead skeleton, they could just tape Joe. The man is prehistoric.
Donnie, that was churlish, unnecessary, and rude, and I do expect an apology.
Okay, fine. I'm sorry, Joe.
Thank you. Now let's move on from this.
Anyways, I thought the History Channel focuses on education and covering actual historical events.
Oh, hell no! Let me tell you, one night I was blazing some of the devil's cabbage. I tuned into that crap at 3 a.m. and literally saw a conspiracy theorist ranting about how a giant floating whale is gonna bring about the end times. Crazy shit, man. Then following that, there was an 8-hour marathon of ancient aliens. Nah, that channel is Conspiracy Central now.
Well, what if we don't see or catch anything on camera?
See, now that's impossible, since the place you'll be visiting is the Queen Mary, one of the most notoriously haunted places in America.
Hey, I happen to know a Queen Mary. However, she only goes live on this streaming platform from 6 to 9 p.m. And if you donate to her, she giggles, says thank you, and then writes your name on her body with a black marker.
Joe, are you talking about a Twitch thought?
Motherfucker, that's not the type of Queen Mary I'm talking about. I'm referring to the retired ocean liner that is frequently labeled as one of the most haunted places in the world.
Oh shit, please. Isn't there some other way we can get you your money? I mean, we all still have our revenue streams from our businesses. What if we just pay you through that?
Ordinarily, that would be fine. But listen, Donald tells me you need cash fast, right? Get me a clip of whatever is haunting the Queen Mary, and I'll sell it the next day. I can basically get the amount of cash that your businesses would normally take a few months to generate by tomorrow, provided that you all succeed.
Golly, that's kind of a lot of pressure, Stuart.
I think it's a good plan. I mean, with how often we usually see paranormal things anyway, there shouldn't be any issues actually catching one on camera, especially if we're going to one of the most notoriously haunted places in America.
Also, because you lily-hopping bitches usually get yourselves into trouble, I phoned up an old pal of mine to meet you there.
Seems like you place a lot of faith upon this mystery man, Stevia.
If anyone knows how to flesh out the paranormal, it'll be him.
Mr. President, sorry for being late. I was hotboxing in my car while driving over here and lost track of time.
Joe Rogan is Steve's contact?
Wait, you were getting high while driving over here?
Yeah, but it's all good. I drive a Tesla, so I just put it on autopilot. Completely safe and legal. Anyways, have you guys ever done DMT?
I may have tried it once or twice in my younger years, Joseph.
Hold on, can we go back to when he said driving high was legal in a Tesla?
Joe, you can still get a DUI for that.
Nah, wait, seriously? Because I've been doing this shit for years.
This is who Steve said would keep us out of trouble?
Hey now, hold on. I've heard and seen plenty of crazy shit throughout my life, Mr. President. Steve was right to have me guide you guys through this place. If it happens to be a violent entity, my expertise in mixed martial arts and my explosive turning sidekick will ward off any spirit from being able to harm us.
How the hell are your kicks going to affect something incorporeal?
Oh shit, I didn't think about that. But listen, this is going to be crazy, Mr. Presidents. More wild than what the creators wrote up for that one kid's show where the main character had cancer.
The hell kind of kids show are you talking about?
Oh, I know the one. He's talking about Caillou.
Yeah, that's the one. Some dark stuff they had airing back in the day.
There's no way the creators made an actual kid show where the main character had cancer.
No, I'm telling you, Caillou was exposed to intense UV radiation, and as a result, it's why he has cancer. That's why his parents always let him get his way on the show, even if he was a nuisance, because they knew he's dealing with a serious condition.
Holy shit, it all makes sense now.
Is there anyone with a level head that can confirm this?
Well, my personal theory was that he was just released from prison, and whilst incarcerated, he had his head shaved to secure protection from a skinhead gang.
The hell, Joe?
Mr. Presidents, how do you not know this? It's the same case as Dora being able to speak to her backpack and the map, because the writers had her constantly eating wild shrooms in each episode. She was hallucinating it all. Some awful shit, man, but it makes for some good content, I guess.
This cannot be true.
Joe, being a ghost hunter yourself, can you explain to these guys that lubricating one's body and masturbating furiously is the first line of defense in the event of a phantasmal assault?
I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about, but please do not try to do that tonight if we do end up seeing a spirit. But enough lollygagging, Mr. Presidents. Standing still here high as a kite is letting me feel the sensation of the saliva trickling down my esophagus. I need to start walking. Let's board the ship and start setting up the equipment.
Shit, why the hell are we always in these haunted predicaments? These adventures stress me out so much they're turning my hair gray.
Joe, you already have a full head of gray hair.
On a more important note, why the hell do we have to haul all of the equipment around while Donnie and Kim get away scot-free?
A king has no need to burden himself when he's in the presence of such able-bodied squires, Barack.
Barack, do you know what day it is tomorrow?
No.
Well, it's back day. The last thing I want to do is encumber or tax myself today, which will lead to a weekend workout tomorrow. I wouldn't expect you to understand, of course, being so simple-minded.
Whatever. George, set up your tripod in the hallway, and Rogan, you set up your camera in the bathroom. I'll set up my camera by the bed.
What are you talking about? I don't have a tripod.
What do you mean you don't have a camera?
The hell's in your bag, then?
Essentials, of course, I assure you. Shrooms, DMT, occult python, raid cockroach spray. That's not because I'm afraid of any pests lurking around the ship. It's usually pretty clean. I just huff that shit.
Just like computer duster. I do that sometimes, when I need to focus and think straight.
Kim, that's not how that works, and it's also extremely dangerous. You can literally die from that.
Wait, are you being serious?
I also have Monopoly in case our ghost friend likes board games. A brownie, my sleep apnea machine, which is super loud, by the way, so I hope you guys can sleep through that, some trail mix, and my bong, which is hella dirty, holy shit. I haven't cleaned this thing in so long, I think I might be able to make a microbacterial terrarium out of this shit.
That's fucking disgusting, Joe.
How the fuck is any of that supposed to help us with our ghost hunt?
Guys, it's fine. I'll just set up my camera in the bathroom then. Setting that up was much easier than I thought it would be. I'll say, Joseph, I think you've become quite the handyman.
Joseph, remember.
Holy fuck! What was that? Guys, I just heard something whisper my name in the bathroom. Guys? Fuck, where the hell did everyone go? Oh God, this is my biggest fear. Not only being trapped in a room with a spirit, but also being alone too. Oh man, where the hell can they be?
Fucking actual robbery. Do you see that? A large Coke by itself is $9.
Donnie, calm down.
If you think that's bad, check out the food. Jesus, a lobster here is $42. I can get 3 Thailand hookers for 1 hour at that price.
I mean, lobster is typically pretty expensive.
Yeah, but for $40, we're literally right next to the ocean. I could just dive into the waters and scoop one up with my own hands.
You diving into the waters? The last thing this overpriced state needs is a disaster in the form of a tsunami, Donald.
Kim, if you were to cannonball into the ocean, it would cause greater tidal waves than if Godzilla himself were to emerge from the abyssal depths.
What about the bison burger? It's a bit cheaper and comes with sides and a beverage.
A side order of crinkle cut or shoestring fries, depending on your preference. Damn, that does look really delicious.
It might be my eyes playing tricks on me, but I think I saw one of the cooks back there pick his nose, then put a patty on the grill. I don't know if anyone has any problems with that.
Guys, why do I feel like we're forgetting something?
Oh shit, where the hell is Joe?
We left Joey back in the haunted room? What the hell, Barack?
What? Why is it my responsibility to always play chaperone?
Well, because the rest of us are comically unstable or unpredictable wild cards. Either you or George are supposed to be the sensible ones responsible for keeping the group dynamic grounded. I thought this was established since our first adventure.
Guys, let's just get back to the room. Joe's probably having a panic attack by now.
Joe, are you okay, buddy?
Guys, you all left me and I was scared. Why would you do that to me?
Shit, sorry, Joe. Rogan wanted to go downstairs for a bite, and we totally forgot you were still in the bathroom.
I'm just glad you guys are back. I hope you don't mind, Joe, but in order to calm myself down, I rummaged through your bag and ate your delicious brownie. Chocolate always calms me down in times of uncertainty.
That's not good.
Why, what's wrong?
George, You have a halo on your head, and your angel wings are so beautiful. When did you become a saint?
What?
The hell's wrong with him?
Holy fuck! Look at his eyes!
Yeah, that was no ordinary brownie, Mr. Presidents. It may or may not have been an edible.
The fuck? I've had edibles before, and I never looked at someone and thought they were an angel.
Yeah, well, this shit was also laced with PCP. To make matters worse, he also ate all of it, so he's gonna be out of commission for probably the entire night.
Fucking fantastic. Why the hell did you bring that along with you, Joe?
Listen, I didn't know how we were gonna get along. Usually, weed and edibles are a good icebreaker if the group dynamic is a bit awkward. It lets everybody loosen up a bit.
Well, the situation doesn't look all bad, gentlemen.
What do you mean, George?
Joe set up a camera, and from the looks of it, it seems as though it detected a whisper.
Joseph, remember.
Holy fuck! What was that?
Holy shit, it referred to him by name.
Think that's enough proof for Steve to close a deal?
Doubt it. Even though none of us were here, any skeptic could have just said it was one of us behind him playing tricks. But this is good for us, though. At least we know that there's something here willing to talk to us.
You look like a beautiful dwarf, Joey. Like Gimli's long-lost, forgotten half-brother. All you need is a mace to match that handsome, glimmering suit of armor you have on. Once well-equipped, you can defend Minas Tirith from the Orcish armada, led by the insidious Witch King of Angmar.
What the fuck?
Okay, so Joe's completely out for the count, so what do we do now?
Well, we have all the cameras set up, so all we need to do is to get a reaction out of whatever's here. We should start by asking it questions.
Kim, the dandruff on your hair reminds me of the stardust that once enveloped the multiverse.
The hell? Do I actually have dandruff in my hair?
Joe, buddy, we need you to be quiet for this part, okay?
Okay, Christopher, anything for you. I'm sorry I failed.
Holy shit, this guy's off his rocker. Who the hell is Christopher?
Whoa, did you guys hear that? It sounded like a knock.
Holy crap, there it is again.
You sure that's not just the floorboard creaking from Donald shifting his weight?
Okay, if something is in this room and would like to communicate, please knock.
Incredible.
To whatever is here, my name is Joe, and I'd like to start a conversation with you. We'll each ask a question, and you can respond with one knock, meaning no, and two knocks, meaning yes. Okay, first question. Are you alone? Am I speaking to a single spirit? That's a no.
Incredible. So we're speaking to more than one entity right now.
Is there a heaven?
If there was, Kim, I'm not sure if you'll be heading there when you croak.
Are you saying I'm going to hell, Donald?
More so implying that not even in the entirety of God's heavenly host does there exist a single angel strong enough to ascend while simultaneously carrying you.
Is my old Nana in heaven staring down at us right now?
That's awkward.
Rest in peace, Nana. May you stay warm and be at ease, staring up at us from down below.
Jesus, Joe.
Are you able to somehow influence the objects around us?
Was that the faucet?
Yeah, the sink just turned on by itself.
Wow, this is fascinating. Think it's linked to what we saw at the Crying Alley in SpaceX?
I don't think so. Whatever we're communicating with seems a lot more calm and welcoming. Do you seek to do us any harm?
Shit! Well, so much for being welcoming, George.
Holy shit, it's gonna attack!
Get behind me, Mr. President. It won't be able to get past my jumping scissors kick.
Actually, the extra knock came from me. That time I was shifting my weight onto my other foot.
Jesus, Donnie?
Good. I won't have to disrobe then.
Thank Christ.
My mouth and tongue feels like it's swallowing itself.
The hell is wrong with him?
He'll be fine. He just has cottonmouth. Next question to whatever is here. Have you ever tried DMT?
Joe, you seriously gonna waste the rare opportunity of interrogating a spirit by asking if it's tried any psychedelics?
What? It's a good question.
Whatever is here, are you trapped? Unable to move on?
Fuck, that's a yes.
Are you in some part suffering or perhaps in pain?
Jesus.
Curious.
What is it?
When we used the spirit box in the Crying Alley, whatever was there also said it was trapped and suffering.
But it can't be the same entity, can it? I mean, that one was much more hostile.
Perhaps all spirits are somehow trapped. The suffering mentioned in both instances may just be a universal trait that all spirits share from being unable to move on.
I mean, I also have some hydrocodone on me if you think that will help alleviate the spirit's pain.
Perhaps in time, the pearly gates will be so kind as to accept the spirits trapped here into its imperial domain, as well as myself. Even after all of the devastation I failed to prevent, and all the lives that were forfeited under my watch.
The hell is he talking about?
Think I know what he's referring to. One day he had a 10-game loss streak on League of Legends where he just kept feeding the enemy jungler. We lost every team fight and ended up having like 40 deaths each game.
Seems plausible.
Can we do anything to help the spirit in this room?
No knock.
No knock, but George's camera caught something in the hallway. Take a look at that.
Can we do anything to help the spirit in this room?
Holy hell! Now that's definitely gonna make Steve happy.
I don't understand. You're trapped. You need our help. You suffer, yet we're only met with cryptic responses. How can we assist you?
Doesn't seem like it wants to talk anymore.
Well, what we have makes for some pretty good footage. Anyone else want to try and ask it another question before we call it a night?
To the spirit in question, do you also think the price for a large Coke in the diner downstairs is overpriced?
Oh, now who's wasting this perfect opportunity, Donald?
Now that was a perfectly appropriate question. Come on, charging a Coke for that price is criminal.
No response. I think it's done talking to us.
Leave it to Donald to chase away a ghost with his obsession over food.
Well, I think it's time to turn in, Mr. Presidents. Just gotta turn this on. Yes, there we go. Simply perfect. Music to my ears. Well, sleep tight, Mr. Presidents.
Did he fall asleep already?
Jesus, actual narcoleptic.
How the hell are we supposed to sleep through that?
Well, at least lay down and try. If we're lucky, maybe we can get at least a few hours in before sunrise.
Joe. Joe!
What the... Donnie, what is it?
Joe!
Donnie, what are you doing in the hallway?
Joe, get the hell out of here. Don't worry about me. I'll take care of this.
Hey, what the hell is with all the racket? You're disturbing my zen.
Zen? You're the one with a jet engine in the room. I mean, Jesus. Can that thing be any louder?
Oh, sorry. Guess I'll just die in my sleep so your precious ears won't be agitated.
Guys, knock it off. Look at Joe. He's just standing in the hallway.
What's he doing?
Joe, you okay, buddy?
Donnie, I don't know.
Well, what happened?
I heard and saw Donnie. He was at the end of this hallway, and he was shouting my name before entering this room, right here.
Joe, you're most likely still high from the edible. It was probably your imagination.
His eyes look white enough to me.
Guys, he wasn't hallucinating.
Joe, get the hell out of here. Don't worry about me. I'll take care of this.
What the hell?
What the?
I don't understand. How is that possible?
Now that's gonna rake in some of the big bucks for sure. Steve's definitely gonna want this.
What exactly is going on here? Can whatever's here explain what is happening?
Nothing.
It was a good call setting up the camera by Donnie's bed, Barry. The exact time this event occurred, the other camera was recording Donnie fast asleep. This makes for some pretty solid evidence that something's at play here.
In any event, staying here is not going to give us any more answers. It's clear the spirit is done talking with us for now.
Well, then let's pack up and get this back to Steve. At least our mission here was a success. I think this is sufficient enough evidence to spark interest in Steve's buyers.
Gentlemen, that footage was immaculate, awe-strucking, the creme de la creme of ghost hunting footage. With this, you just provided irrefutable proof of the existence of the supernatural to even the most headstrong skeptic. Not only did the sci-fi producers and the doomsday freaks on the History Channel buy it, but even various news agencies expressed interest. Just exactly what was that, though? Any idea what you guys encountered?
Not a clue. At first, we thought it might have been the entity we ran into in a previous venture to a haunted house, but I'm not so sure. This one seemed more reasonable and collected. Possibly another skinwalker, since it did imitate Donald's silhouette.
Well, regardless, you boys finally managed to not only not screw up, but you also made history.
Well, if Alex was here, I'm sure he would have found a way to screw things up.
Wait, Alex? As in Alex Jones? You guys hang out with him? What the hell? You know he and I go way back, right? Why didn't you ask him to tag along?
Because establishing a script with 7 characters heavily intertwined within the plot is simply not feasible, Joseph. It makes for a very difficult challenge to universally flesh out each character while simultaneously displaying each of their strengths and drawbacks. The in-universe canonical answer, however, is that he is busy trying to find a manufacturer to buy the patent for resistance fuel, since Mark Cuban backed out of the deal with me and George.
Jesus Christ. Did he eat another brownie?
Joe, why do you keep leaving your bag unattended for him to eat your edibles?
Don't look at me. I only had just the one.
Where the hell does he keep finding these?
Oh shit, that might have been one of mine.
In any case, with this and Alex securing a buyer, we should have more than enough capital to make back our losses and help fund Elon for the reconstruction he's undergoing.
This calls for some celebration. Let's hit up one of the strip clubs in LA. I know one with some nasty ass bitches that'll do anything you ask for just $5. It do got some roaches in between the couches sometimes, and you do run the risk of ending up with a needle or two in your arm by the end of the night, however.
Yeah, I think we'll pass.